It's high school hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live. Join us all winter long as we feature live San Juan and Monticello basketball. Now, without further delay, we send you courtside for tonight's action. Welcome to high school hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome live to American Prep Academy, West Valley, up in West Valley City, Utah. It is the site of not only our high school hoops matchup tonight, but the site of the 2A Utah Boys State second round as the Broncos get ready to do battle with the Eagles here tonight. This is going to be quite a battle between the number 8 APA Eagles and the number 9 Broncos. This should be some fun tonight. We are glad you've joined us. Hello to everybody out there. It is Rhett Sifford welcoming you in. Caleb Carr is handling the duties on StreamUtah.Live tonight, and this should definitely be a fun matchup. The team's out warming up right now. Those of you on StreamUtah.Live watching the video can see that. And so we welcome you in tonight for really the deciding game for the San Juan Broncos after what's turned into a pretty good season for them. San Juan comes in 15-9 on the year, but this is going to be a handful for the Broncos tonight. And Coach Mark Villalpando for APA knows that his team hasn't faced super tough opponents yet, but they have run their record to 19-3 on the year. He is in his second year coaching the Eagles with a very nice 34-11 record. They were 15-8 last year, and they lost in the state quarterfinals to the eventual state champion Kanab Cowboys. San Juan and APA West Valley have only met one time. That was back in December of 2020, and that was an 80-48 win for San Juan, and so that's obviously completely different teams 6 years ago than what we see here this season. And when you look at this APA West Valley team, they've won 13 in a row coming into this thing here tonight. Their only losses in 2A play this season were to teams that are ranked above them, number 5 Roland Hall and number 6 South Summit. So it's a good team tonight, that's to be sure. And we did get a chance just a few minutes ago to chat with Coach Villalpando. Here's what he has to say as his team gets set to host the San Juan Broncos tonight in the 2A second round. Coach, thanks for chatting with us. It's a great time of year. Playoffs, obviously. This is, I know, what you guys have been waiting on. And we got ourselves a pretty even matchup tonight, pretty much anybody's game tonight. Tell me a little bit about your team coming in.
We're fast, exciting. We're really well prepped throughout the season. Didn't have as tough a schedule as we'd like. I think we're a little underestimated because of it.
Okay. How do you think you stack up against San Juan tonight?
I think it's pretty evenly matched. I think San Juan coming in is big, strong. I think we're fast. Yes.
Is that the main strength of this team? What other strengths do you guys have?
Oh, man, we have so many strengths. We go 10 deep. So to name one strength is really unfair.
Take a look at some of your guys. I'd say maybe length is a strength for you guys.
Yes, definitely. We're agile. I mean, we can shoot the ball, and then we're not scared to go into the post either.
What's your game plan against San Juan tonight? What do you think you need to do to get a victory here tonight?
Oh man, in prepping, we're looking at really just outlasting. We obviously know that we have football players out there, not only football players but great football players, and so. Trying to match the athleticism and go quick.
All right, Coach, tell me, I guess maybe what win or loss tonight, what would you like to see your guys accomplish out on the court?
Man, win or loss. Honestly, I think we've accomplished that. My guys have grown tremendously through these last 2 years that we've had them. We accomplished our region championship this year, and so really the culture that we've built is something that we've already accomplished.
All right, Coach, man, we appreciate it. Good luck. Have fun out there tonight.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
And a big thanks to Coach Mark Villalpando for visiting with us before this game here tonight. Obviously going to be a big game for both of these teams. Key, the winner will continue on into the state quarterfinals. The loser is done for the season. So that's what it comes down to tonight. We are in elimination games. Of course, San Juan's game earlier this week was an elimination game as well, but they handle Vanguard Academy without any problem. As far as American Prep West Valley goes, the leading scorer, Chris Monroy, the junior, 328 points. And we're missing a couple stats. We're missing a couple games worth of stats. They have 22 total games. We've got 20 of those games recorded here. So he's averaging almost 16 and a half per game. Definitely their leading scorer. Amir Muhammad averaging 13.3 points per game. Sharmarke Mberwa, the senior, has 250 or had 252 total and an average of 12 points per game for him. And then let's see, Marcus versus Lewis is under him, averaging 10 PPG. So that's 4 players right there, 4 of the top 5 for American Prep West Valley who are averaging in double digits this season. And the other one rounding out the top 5 is Terry Larinage, the junior, and he's got 7 points a game. So this is definitely a team that can hit you offensively. And I think the Broncos' main key is going to be seeing if they can keep them out of the net for sure. If this team can start hitting shots, it could get ugly. And the Broncos have got to do some rebounding as well in this game. 3-point shooting for American Prep. Amir Muhammad, the junior, leading the way with 40. All their kids, by the way, can shoot the 3, and they have no shame in doing so. Terry Larinage with 34 threes in the 20 games that he'd played in. Sharmarke Mberwa with 27. Chris Monroy, 25. And Brandon Candia rounding out the top 5 as far as 3-point shooting goes. He had 16 on the year in the 20 games recorded here. Rebounding, Marcus versus Lewis leading the team with 225 boards. Chris Monroy, with 152. And Sharmarke Mberwa with 138. So the Broncos going to have to beat those guys to the loose balls tonight if they want to have success against this APA West Valley squad. Again, it's number 8, American Prep West Valley, getting set to host number 9, San Juan, here tonight in the 2A Utah State second round. Broncos going to be wearing the 3rd Color Rush jerseys, although they are not Color Rush at all. They're black. They have the royal blue numbers and the gold highlights. And for American Prep, it's interesting. I thought their primary color was the navy blue with the highlight of maroon, but they wear white jerseys at home with the maroon numbers. So the maroon becomes the color here tonight on the jersey other than the white. But we're going to step aside when we return to American Prep West Valley. We will continue the pregame show here tonight as we set it up for the San Juan Broncos looking to advance to the 2A Utah State quarterfinals for the first time since they won it all in 2020 and 2021. Stay with us. We'll return in just a minute. It's High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live.
Ready to own a home in Utah or Colorado? The Britt Barton team at Primary Residential Mortgage, with over 30 years experience, crafts personalized loans with top rates and expert support. Buying, refinancing, or building your dream home? We've got you covered. Sit with Britt and begin your home ownership adventure. Visit our local pros for all your mortgage lending needs. Primary Residential Mortgage Incorporated is an equal housing lender, MLS number 3094.
Pain or injury sidelining you? Precision Rehab restores you and your loved ones back to peak performance with physical therapy in Monticello, Blanding, Montezuma Creek, and Monument Valley. Covered by most insurances. Call 43567836869 or visit precisionrehabutah.com.
Planning a weekend project? Red's Ace Hardware in Blanding has paint, tools, grills, and yard supplies from top brands like Craftsman and Weber. Visit us for great deals and expert advice.
Here at Lyle Northern Electric, we take pride in our highly qualified team, dedicated to serving our community. Whether you need commercial, residential, or solar electrical services, our certified experts are ready to meet your needs. We are proud to support our community, especially our youth and high school athletics. Lyle Northern Electric, serving our community since 1957.
buying, selling, or refinancing. Trust Anderson Oliver Title Insurance Agency, Southeastern Utah's only locally owned title company, serving San Juan and Grand counties for over 25 years. Visit us today.
At Energy Fuels, creating opportunities and participating in the local community is important to us. Thanks to our dedicated employees, we're safely producing critical materials that support cleaner energy sources and a better planet for future generations. Knowing that the youth of today will make great contributions tomorrow, Energy Fuels is a proud supporter of high school athletics within our communities.
Welcome back to American Prep Academy, West Valley in West Valley City, Utah. It's high school hoops tonight on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live. Not only is it high school hoops, but it's the 2A Utah State second round tonight, as both of these teams vying for a spot in the state quarterfinals, as the playoffs will commence in a couple weeks at Utah Valley University in Orem. The winner moves on to the quarterfinals, and the loser is done for the season. And for their efforts here tonight, the winner is most likely going to come up against number 1 Kanab to start it off at UVU in a week and a half. It's actually a week and a half away. It's a strange deal. It's going to be Monday through Wednesday. February 23rd through 25th is when that tournament, the remainder of the tournament, will be played after tonight. So all of that is being settled tonight. The teams that are going to go into the quarterfinals all being decided in games across the state tonight. And so it's going to be a fun day. We're going to talk about the San Juan Broncos here now as we switch gears a little bit on the pregame show here on High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live. And for the San Juan Broncos, I'll mention again, they're number 9 in the state, coming up against number 8 tonight. They are 15-9 on the season. Easton Nielsen in his third year is now 3 games above 500. He's got a 39-36 record. The Broncos have had a strong finish to the season and start for the postseason. They've won 4 games in a row and 8 of their last 10. So it's been a good little run for the Broncos, and they're looking to keep that going here tonight as trying to gather some momentum and head into the state quarterfinals with momentum. Whichever team gets out of here tonight successfully will need that momentum coming up against the number 1 team in the land in 2A basketball in a week and a half. So that's the way it looks, and that's what's at stake here tonight as these two teams clash. And the Broncos, of course, getting past Vanguard Academy on Tuesday night to get to this position in the second round. Unfortunately, by being 1 spot out of the 8 seeds, San Juan had to travel tonight, as they would have played American Prep if American Prep would have been 9th, but it would have been in Blanding. That would have been obviously a much more desirable scenario, but the Broncos have been getting better on the road as the season has gone along, and so they look to see if they can come in here and silence this American Prep crowd here tonight. American Prep coming back out on the floor now in full uniform as both teams really in full gear warming up here. We're down to just a few minutes before the tip at this point. We did get a chance to have a small conversation with Bronco head coach Easton Nielsen as his team gets set to try to upset the American Prep West Valley Eagles here tonight. And here's what he has to say as we get ready to go.
Coach, great time of year. We talked about it earlier this week, and this is what it comes down to for you guys, trying to pave the way for a state championship. Going to be a good battle, hard battle for you guys tonight.
Yeah, no question about it. It's always a battle, and we're excited for it. You know, this is what you play for. This is what you work for all year long, and we're hoping to have a lot of fun tonight. We feel really good about where we're at coming in. So.
Part of home court advantage is you don't have to drive to play in your own court. You guys had to drive today. Do you think that affects you at all?
Nah, that just meant we got to go eat at a restaurant outside of Blanding today before the game, so we'll take that. We've been traveling all year long. These guys are used to it. We've played really well even on the road as of late, so, it's all just about staying at a high level, executing things we know we need to execute, and we know how to execute, and if we do that, we're going to have a lot of fun tonight.
What's the atmosphere, the feeling from you guys coming in tonight?
Really good, really good. Everybody's feeling really good. High level of focus coming in. These guys are hungry for it. I know they want it, and so I have no reason to believe that we're going to have anything less than what we want to get out of tonight. So,
You guys are strong, and you've got your own speed. This is a fast team you're up against tonight. What's your approach against them?
Yeah, so there's a couple things. You'll notice as we go throughout the game, they're going to put a shot up nearly every possession within 10 seconds of the shot clock. Priority one is make sure we get the rebounds and don't give them second chances. If they start to see shots go in, they can get rolling, and we need to make sure we don't let them find rhythm that way. And then the second thing is that as fast as they are, they're not super disciplined getting back on defense. And so we need to make sure we can beat them down the floor and take advantage of that. And so those are two big aspects of our game plan tonight.
When you guys have the ball in the front court, what's your attack?
Get to the rim, right? That's what our goal is. We have a size advantage. We have an athleticism advantage, we feel, and we want to use that to be able to attack the rim. When we've done well attacking the rim, the outside shots have come with that and fallen, but we've got to keep our mind on the rim. So,
Coach, this is going to be a fun one tonight, man. I know you're excited. Thanks very much. Have a good one out there. Good luck.
Hey, appreciate it. Thanks.
And a big thanks to Coach Easton Nielsen for visiting with us tonight as we get set to go, and just taking a look at his team, and nothing has changed throughout the year. The Broncos still with 3 players and double-digit average. Trip Palmer leading the way just above 17 PPG. Jagger Neves just above 12 PPG. Cole Duke almost 11 PPG. Baylor Nielsen at 8 points a game. And George McNaughton rounds out the top 5 with almost 5 points per game. For the Broncos, the long ball shooters, 3 main ones. Baylor Nielsen, we've called his name all season. He has 41 coming into this game. Cole Duke with 32. Jagger Neves with 31, so they're all right there, fairly even. Rebound-wise, Trip Palmer has been the man this year. He leads the team far and away with 284 boards. Cole Duke with 138. Jagger Neves with 136. And George McNaughton with 130. And the Broncos are going to have to avoid the foul trouble here tonight. They're going to have to out-rebound this team. And they're going to have to hope that the shooting doesn't get hot for the Eagles tonight. If it gets hot, that could change the way things go. And the Broncos are going to have to play their game. I think if they can play their best effort of the season tonight, they can get a win over this team. They've shown that they can play even with the number 1 team in the state, and they're looking to try to earn another opportunity to do that here in a week and a half. If they can get a victory here tonight at APA West Valley, that's what will happen most likely. The winner would probably be going against number 1 Kanab in the state quarterfinals at Utah Valley University on February 23rd. But taking care of business here first tonight. They've got to pick up a victory against APA this evening, and it's going to be a challenge here. Long way on the road, up about 4.5 hours north, almost to the airport here at Salt Lake City. We are, in fact, right in the approach lane here. The jets fly right over APA West Valley to land at Salt Lake International. So it's kind of fun for me, an aviation buff, although we're in the gym now. We're not outside plane spotting, but that's how it goes. We're going to take one final break. When we come back, I'm not sure if they're going to do an anthem in here tonight. I would assume they will. And then we'll have the call of the starters. And this thing's only a matter of minutes before getting underway here tonight. The winner is going to move on to the state quarterfinals. The loser will be done for the season. So stick with us. It's going to be the 2A boys state second round next. High school hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live.
Blue Mountain Foods, Monticello's hometown grocer, offers fresh meat, deli, bakery, and curbside pickup. Check BlueMountainFoods.com for weekly specials. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 64 West Center Street.
Canyonlands Tire and Blanding offers top quality tires, auto repairs, and fast service. Stop by for all your tire needs. Your local tire experts at Canyonlands Tire.
At Red Mechanical, we believe strong communities start with strong support, and that includes cheering on our local high school athletes. We've proudly served the Four Corners with dependable HVAC and plumbing solutions, keeping homes and businesses comfortable season after season. From the field to your front door, we're here for you. Red Mechanical, proud supporters of high school sports and our local communities.
San Juan Building Supply in Blanding has lumber, tools, and building materials for any project. Enjoy quality products and expert advice. Call 435-678-2000 or come in and see us at 1050 South Main Street.
Red Sands Geomatics delivers professional land surveying and mapping services. Accurate, responsive, and fairly priced. Tyler at 435-459-2215 or visit redsandsgeomatics.com for a free quote.
San Juan Credit Union. Your money, your future, your credit union. We have branches available in Blanding, Monticello, and Bluff. Come on down and see us.
For over 75 years, San Juan Health has offered top medical care in Blanding, Monticello, and Spanish Valley. Visit SanJuanHealth.org for our services. San Juan Health, chasing perfection since 1947.
Utah Navajo Health System is a series of health center providing nations and UNHS offers a remarkable variety of services to our patients throughout San Juan County and the northern portion of Navajo Nation.
Need fast internet in San Juan County? Emory Telcom delivers blazing fast fiber with no contracts and free installation. Power your home with reliable connectivity. Visit emorytelcom.com for details today.
Get the resources and quality of a big school education and the support of a smaller school at Utah State Blanding. Explore over 70 degree and certificate programs to find your perfect fit and experience personalized learning with small class sizes and dedicated faculty while getting the classic college experience. A Utah State education is affordable too, thanks to competitive tuition and tons of scholarship opportunities. Visit blanding.usu.edu to learn more about becoming an Aggie in Blanding.
Coach, great time of year. We talked about it last.
Welcome back live to American Prep Academy West Valley as we get set to open the 2A Utah Boys State second round tonight. American Prep hosting the San Juan boys tonight. American Prep number 8, San Juan number 9. We got about a minute left before we get the national anthem. Other matchups tonight in the state second round. Number 4 South Sevier is hosting number 13 Enterprise. Number 5 Roland Hall, one of the losses for this APA team this season, hosting number 12 Millard. Number 1 Kanab hosting number 16 Waterford. Number 2 North Summit is hosting number 15 Duchesne. Number 7 Gunnison Valley hosting number 10 Parowan. Number 3, American Leadership Academy is hosting number 14 Beaver. And number 6, South Summit is hosting number 11 Draper APA. So you can hear the PA getting cranked up here. I'm assuming we're going to have a national anthem. We will turn it up, and hopefully you'll be able to hear this here tonight.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad strokes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the
And an outstanding rendition of the Star Spangled Banner tonight as we get the starters now, and I'll call them because it's pretty echoey in this building. I will say for the Bronco faithful, they've got just as many fans in here as APA West Valley does. It's mostly students here for APA and then a smattering of adults, and they are still kind of trickling in. But the starters for San Juan, number 0, 6'3", senior center George McNaughton. Number 2, 6'2", senior guard Jagger Neves. Number 31, 6'2", senior guard Cole Duke. Number 55, 6'5", senior forward Trip Palmer. And the one that I missed is number 3, the long ball shooter, 5'11", senior guard Baylor Nielsen. Here come the APA West Valley Eagles. And it'll be number 1, senior Brandon Candia. Number 3, senior Sharmarke Mberwa. Number 5, junior Amir Muhammad. Number 12, the junior Marcus Lewis. And finally tonight, the team's leading scorer. Well, we got number 0, and I'm not sure who that is. I might have to figure that out. We got, I'm going to assume it's the leading scorer if I can find him. I've got him listed as 42, Chris Monroy. So I'm assuming that's who's wearing 0 here tonight. And I'll have to check that maybe at halftime when we've got a moment. But in the meantime, that's who I'm going to put out there, assuming who that is. He's a junior. So we're set for the opening tip. And it is Trip Palmer against Marcus Lewis. And Jagger Neves will get the opening possession. We are underway as the Broncos win the tip. We've got a nice low-level vantage point here tonight for those of you enjoying on StreamUtah.Live. And the Broncos are going to draw first blood as Jagger Neves spins and hits a 5-footer. And now San Juan nearly gets a takeaway as Trip Palmer stepped in to deflect a pass, but it goes out of bounds over here on the near side as American Prep has it set up in the offensive end, and it's Chris Monroy handing to Mberwa. A nice run through the paint. Missed the runner, but San Juan gets the rebound. So the Broncos do a good job on American Prep's first possession, grabbing that loose ball. Here's Cole Duke underneath the basket and unable to handle the pass in traffic was George McNaughton. He was about to rise up to go to the bucket, but it did not pan out, and San Juan loses possession as they turn it over out of bounds. First turnover of the ball game. And now Mberwa brings it in for American Prep West Valley, and he'll send it over here to the right side. Brandon Candy, a 3 misses, rebounded by San Juan. The Broncos with a couple defensive rebounds. Jagger Neves through traffic, kicks to the left corner. 3 no good for Cole Duke. George McNaughton is right there for the putback and the foul. So the 3 no good from Baylor Nielsen, the offensive rebound for San Juan, and the Broncos out rebounding West Valley here early on, 3-0, and it's an add one opportunity for George McNaughton here as well. And the shot on the way off the mark, so unable to add the 1 point is George McNaughton. It's rebounded by American Prep West Valley, their first rebound. Here's Mberwa. That was Muhammad airballing a 3. The Broncos run the other way, and Baylor Nielsen missed a layup attempt. So, and there's a shot no good right there for Lewis. And let's see, defensive rebounds for both teams. San Juan with a couple. Here's Jagger Neves' pass, going to be stolen by American Prep. A turnover for San Juan, and now getting knocked down, coming down court. Unable to make the bucket is Muhammad. He's fouled, though. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And let's see that. Oh, man, I'm going to have to see the refs. They don't have the jersey numbers for fouls up there. Yikes. So I missed who got the fouls. Jagger Neves, I guess. I unfortunately missed American Prep West Valley's first foul, so we'll have to figure that out as it goes along. I'm going to have to pay very close attention to the refs, making both foul shots here and getting his team on the board is Amir Muhammad. So it's 4-2 San Juan now. The lead cut in half. Baylor Nielsen on the right wing goes up top for Neves. He'll go to the left side for Cole Duke. He bounced it along the baseline, and Trip Palmer got away from the D. Wide open, uncontested layup. Here is Chris Monroy for three. Missed it. Loose ball pulled down by San Juan. Out rebounding the Eagles now 6-2. Here's George McNaughton at the top of the key. Goes left wing for Cole Duke. Up for Baylor Nielsen. His three is blocked. He gets his own rebound, though. Now it's knocked out of bounds. That's the first block of the game for American Prep West Valley. And San Juan will have the ball out of bounds here on the baseline after it was deflected out. And Jagger Neves goes up top for Baylor Nielsen. He lobs it up into the corner for Jagger Neves. Neves baseline drive off the glass, no good. Rebounded by American Prep. And they'll run it across, then send it across. Chris Monroy runs through traffic. Scoop it up, it rolls in and out, and finally out. And rebounded by San Juan. So the finger roll no good for Monroy, and now San Juan turns it over as they're called for a travel coming the other way. And so American Prep West Valley will inbound here with 5:20 to go in the opening quarter. Man, it was weird. I was in here all by myself, the first guy in here, and there was nothing going on. And suddenly it's gotten loud in here as here's Chris Monroy scoring his first point from underneath the bucket. Now a pass deflected, but it gets to Trip Palmer anyway. He pulls up and misses from 18 feet. And rebounded by American Prep West Valley. We got a guy down here who's shown up cheering for American Prep, and he's calling travel incessantly as if San Juan's traveling 24/7 out here. There's a shot, no good. Rebounded by San Juan, and Trip Palmer scores. Down at the other end, Palmer now with 4. The Broncos' lead is 8-4. Here comes a three from Lewis, and that one bounces off. Rebounded by San Juan. They haven't made one yet. They've been putting up the threes. The Broncos have been the beneficiaries of a bunch of rebounds so far. And Jagger Neves will work a give and go here with Cole Duke as they get it in the defensive end. And Neves runs right through the D. And it's going to be a foul against number 1, Candia, I believe. And that will put San Juan to the line. Maybe he's saying air ball. Is that what he's saying? I can't tell. It's constant yelling. I thought he was saying travel over and over. Here is Jagger Neves' first shot, and that one rolls in for the senior. So the Broncos lead now 9-4. San Juan holding sway here in the early stages. Long way to go. We're not quite halfway through this first quarter. Yeah, I think he's trying to jinx San Juan's shooting is what's up. But you're not going to get an air ball from the foul line from this guy. Jagger Neves makes both, and the Broncos lead is 10-4. As we tick down near halfway through the quarter. There's a nice little runner floating the shot up. No good is Imberwa. He goes down. It'll be a foul on San Juan, and 2 shots coming. George McNaughton, the guilty party. And both teams with 2 fouls now in this first quarter. And the shot is up, no good from Imberwa. So the Broncos right now shooting stronger than the home team. And we're going to get a sub in for American Prep West Valley. Looks like Nuka Nwibiabu coming in. They've got some fun names to say, I'll tell you. I had to get an official pronunciation guy. That's not true. I did get some help from some of the I had some suggestions from some of the mid-Utah guys, and then talked with the coach here tonight before anybody was here. So I got it all straightened out, and I'm totally confident and ready to go. Here's Cole Duke missing a shot for San Juan after Imberwa had not been able to make either of his foul shots. Now Nwibiabu's 3 is no good. Rebounded by San Juan, and so far American Prep West Valley is 0 from beyond the arc. There's Trip Palmer under the basket, taking a nice pass from Jagger Neves, but he can't score in traffic, and the miss is rebounded by American Prep. They'll go up top for Nwibiabu, who'll go right side now for number 13, Lorinage. And there's a three on the way, and they finally hit their first one, so that opens it up. Imberwa hits to make it 10-7. Jagger Neves on the crossover, goes around Nwibiabe. And he'll hand off right side, and now in traffic. George McNaughton's shot is blocked, but right there is Trip Palmer to clean it up. Offensive rebound for San Juan, another block shot for American Prep. Now they miss a shot, and miss two right there, as unable to make was either Verslewis or Nwibiabu. There was an offensive rebound in there. Now it looks like we're going to get a foul against American Prep, and that looks like that's going to be, I can't tell. I think it's Marcus Verslewis. Really tough when they don't do it on the clock for me. So I have no idea on some of these fouls, unfortunately. So we'll have to find that out later on. But Cole Duke makes the first of two. This has been a furiously paced first quarter. So number 13 maybe on the foul. Terry Lorinage, his first. And yeah, they've got three now, does American Prep. Cole Duke's second shot. Rims out, but Jagger Neves gets the rebound. Misses a follow-up try, and they battle to keep it from going out of bounds. And it's going to be American Prep basketball. So let's see here. I think it was a rebound for San Juan and a missed shot. Then a defensive rebound. There's a three, no good. Three no good from Imberwa. And rebounded by San Juan, I believe. And now a foul. I think there's going to be a foul here. Or maybe it just went out of bounds. So San Juan basketball nonetheless. I'll call it a dead ball rebound here. Broncos out rebounding American Prep West Valley 15-8 in this first quarter, just like Coach Easton Nielsen drew it up. Here's Randall Black in for San Juan, pulling up to the left of the bucket, misses the shot. They battle for the rebound. It goes out of bounds off Cole Duke. It'll be American Prep basketball. So Randall Black wastes no time getting a shot as he comes in. And now here's Chris Monroy driving to the bucket through Cash Palmer. They make contact. Palmer is going to be called for his first. And the crowd has gotten loud in here. It didn't look like very much when we got underway, but they have trickled in and are making a bunch of noise now. So both teams, I'm sorry, American Prep has 4 fouls now, so I missed a foul somewhere. And now we're going to get, that looks like an elbow thrown out. I'm not sure then what that would be. Is that a foul? That's not a foul. It's San Juan basketball somehow, so a turnover by American Prep, and now Jagger Neves' pass is deflected out of bounds, intended for Cash Palmer down under the bucket. As Jagger Neves will inbound. Palmer was open for a moment, but he bounces it to the right side instead, and Cole Duke hits the 6-footer. The Broncos back on the board, up by 8 now, 15-7. We're under 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. It's been a nice pace. There's a nice spin to the bucket, scoop it up, but unable to score is number 2, Nwibiabu. And San Juan gets the rebound. And the Broncos back down the other way. Trip Palmer missing an 8-footer. And this one rebounded by American Prep. These two teams very quick in transition, specifically American Prep. And you heard Coach Nielsen talk about they'll put a shot up within 10 seconds. Almost every time. Right now, Chris Monroy has to back it up. He'll pull up and miss the 3. And it's rebounded by San Juan. Broncos run the floor, and scoring is Cash Palmer, I believe. And so Cash gets his first points as American Prep drives through traffic, drawing a San Juan foul. I think this is going to be on Cole Duke. That'll be his first if that's the case. Again, I'm really sorry. They're not facing us for the fouls, and they're not putting it on the scoreboard either. So I'm kind of in the dark about fouls. There's a shot block by Trip Palmer as they inbounded to Chris Monroy, and Palmer mercilessly swatted his shot out of bounds. And a dead ball rebound for American Prep, but the Broncos get their first block of the game. And here's American Prep to inbound with 32 on the shot clock here. They lob it up to Imberwa all the way out near the midcourt line. Now Chris Monroy from the left wing for three, no. And they battle for the rebound. American Prep eventually gets it. Oh, it's going to be a flop on American Prep, I believe, so San Juan basketball. I agree. No place in any sports, in my opinion, for a flop. So I love it when they call this. I'm glad that started. Of course, the one at Enterprise earlier this year, the most egregious one I think I've seen ever, was uncalled. And that was due to some hometown officiating. So I don't know how you rule this, I guess, or how you score it. I guess it's a dead ball rebound for San Juan. Oh, no, excuse me. That must have been a flop. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it worked, but American Prep basketball, now we're going to get a foul as number 4 went over the back of Trip Palmer here. And so let me see if I can figure this out. That was, I guess, an offensive rebound for American Prep is what it was. And then they missed another shot. It was a defensive rebound for San Juan, and then a foul to Judo Oman, his first. And Trip Palmer will go to the line as the Broncos are in the bonus now. And so Trip making the first trip of the game for either team. I'm sorry, that's not true. There's been foul shooting already. I'm not making his first trip to the line, and he missed the first here. So he'll try to correct that and get San Juan up by 11. Right now, 17-7. San Juan has held sway in this thing, and Trip Palmer does make the second of the two buckets. And now running into Cash Palmer. Are they going to give continuation? No, they're going to call it on the floor as Verse Lewis ran into Cash Palmer, as those two players wearing the same jersey number come together. And Cash is guilty of his second foul of the night. That does put American Prep into the bonus, so they will shoot 2 here, although they're not aware of that yet. Now Verse Lewis will step to the line. Now they do. Everybody finally realizes there's foul shooting coming here. And so it will be Marcus Verse Lewis, the junior, at the line. And his shot is good on the first. That's his first point of the evening. And that makes it a 10-point game again, 18-8. We've seen the Broncos lead on the road and then give up leads. And so right now, with that stacking up, the Broncos are going to have to try to battle to not give away a lead. And here they have it stolen away after they'd gotten a rebound. Here's a 3, no good for Muhammad. But yeah, it was Verse Lewis missing. San Juan got the rebound, but then it was stolen by American Prep. And they have created a couple opportunities here, and there's a 3 on the way, no good. And they're unable to get the rebound. San Juan scoring is Imberwa on a very athletic effort. And so the offensive rebound there. Now George McNaughton scores, and a foul. He'll go to the line with an add-1 opportunity. And I believe it's number 12, Marcus Verse Lewis, who's called for the foul. And again, I can't really call fouls tonight. This comes with 0.5 of a second to go in the quarter, and George McNaughton getting the bucket plus the foul here. So this will very likely be the final play of this first quarter. And the Broncos right now with a 10-point lead. That's where it's going to stay. Unable to get the shot away before the buzzer is APA West Valley. So a very spirited first quarter is in the books. And it is the San Juan Broncos leading the American Prep West Valley Eagles 20-10 after one quarter here in the 2A Utah State Boys second round Stay with us. We'll return to APA West Valley after a quick break. It's High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live.
In career and technical education, your classroom is more than a place to learn. It's where your future begins. Here, you'll gain real-world skills and turn your talent into opportunity. Learn the skills, build your dream, and step into your career starting today.
Desert Rivers Credit Union offers mortgages, low fees, and great rates for all credit scores. Enjoy local service and a nationwide ATM network. Desert Rivers Credit Union, for people, not profit.
Since 2009, Blue Mountain Hospital has set the standard for rural healthcare, bringing excellence in healing, quality care, and inspired staff to San Juan County. We offer the county's only accredited sleep center, compassionate labor and delivery, top-tier emergency care, and flexible dialysis options. At BMH, our comprehensive services are delivered by a passionate team. Visit bmhutah.org to learn more. We can't wait to meet you.
Welcome back live to American Prep Academy West Valley as we get underway in the second quarter here in the 2A Utah Boys State second round. These two teams doing battle here tonight. We're going to get a travel on American Prep. That will turn it over to San Juan, and that's how the quarter opens. Just the second turnover for American Prep West Valley in the game. That's unofficial, of course. Here are the Broncos now setting it up. And some quick passing. Finally, it's Trip Palmer on the left side, but the Broncos travel as well. So both teams turn it over to start the quarter. And we're 20 seconds in. Now the clock will start to run late. But it is 20-10 in favor of San Juan. They led by 10 after one quarter. And, man, if the Broncos can keep that pace, they'll obviously be in great shape. And right now, the shooting a little bit cold for American Prep from long range. But just as I say that, Amir Muhammad drains one. He's got 5, and that makes it a 7-point game. That's 2 threes on the night for American Prep, and they've shot a bunch of them. So the Broncos obviously hoping that they don't get hot from long range. That's part of the game for this Eagles squad. Here's Cole Duke trying to answer, and that one rims off just a little bit long. But the Broncos got their own rebound, and Trip Palmer will lay it up and in on the putback. Nice offensive rebound for San Juan and creating that second chance opportunity and making the most of it. Now here's number 11, Sourmain missing, and the Broncos score 2, and I didn't see who scored there. And a timeout now for American Prep. So it was a defensive rebound for San Juan. And let me see, I had just closed out the computer. Unfortunately, that would give me a replay of who that was, but I've just missed it. So that is unfortunate timing. Guess maybe that'd be a good reason to keep this running, but we try to save computer battery that way when we need it, we have it. So Trip Palmer scored. Thank you, Mr. Carr. As Palmer up to 11 points on the night now. And I'm going to have to go to the scores table after this quarter is done because I'm just only guessing that Chris Monroy is number 0 in this game. I've got him listed as 42, and just based on the fact that he's the team's leading scorer, I'm assuming he was the man who was called last. And so I'll have to switch that on my scoring app here, but that is a future project. As coming out of this American Prep West Valley timeout, it's their basketball, but the Broncos lead 24-13 here. So it's an 11-point lead, and San Juan has had a double-digit lead for quite some time. Here's Mberwa handing off, getting it back now on the wing. Little pump fake, tries to go around Cole Duke, and he somewhat does, but misses the runner, rebounded by San Juan. The Broncos doing a great job keeping American Prep on the perimeter and getting to these rebounds right now. Here's a missed 3 from Baylor Nielsen, and a rebound for American Prep. Ultimately, San Juan almost stole it away. Here's a 3 on the way for Muhammad, and he drains it. 24-16 after that 3-point bucket. And that is not on the board. Now it's going to be stolen by American Prep, and they run. They miss the shot, but they get the follow-up. As Oman scores, missing at first was Imberwa. Offensive rebound for American Prep, and they've made it 24-18. A 6-point game, but Jagger Neves knocks down a three for San Juan. 27-18 is the Broncos answer. Now going around Baylor, Nielsen to the bucket. Missing, but drawing the foul is Muhammad. He'll go to the line. And that one I could clearly see. That's the first foul I've clearly seen called all night. And it's on Baylor Nielsen. So that's the first here in the quarter. The Broncos' lead has been trimmed. It had been trimmed to 6, but now 9 after the three from Jagger Neves. Muhammad makes the first of the 2 foul shots here. So make it an 8-point lead now, 27-19. And the second shot is good as well. So Muhammad leads American Prep scoring with 10, and it's 27-20. Broncos almost have it stolen away, but George McNaughton gets it. Now sends it to the right corner. Cole Duke, baseline drive, couldn't penetrate to the bucket. The Broncos keep possession here. Randall Black keeps himself behind the three-point line and misses the shot, however. And it'll be rebounded by American Prep. And going to the bucket, drawing a foul on the floor here is Muhammad. And I didn't see who that's on. No surprise there. Yeah, I think Nielsen's not out there. It may have been Black, but we'll figure it out. And it looks like they're going to score there, so I've got to get these points on. Most importantly, Oman scoring. I'll have to get back to this miss from Randall Black. It was a 3. I've got this all out in left field, and a defensive rebound for American Prep. There's a miss for George McNaughton. And now a 3 on the way for Cole Duke won't go either. So they had gotten a rebound ultimately, and now a defensive rebound for American Prep. A 3 is on the way, and the Broncos unable to get to that rebound, but it goes out of bounds in favor of the Broncos. So we got ourselves a 5-point game here. That'll be a dead ball rebound for San Juan. But American Prep West Valley's wrestling themselves back into this thing. Down now just 27-22. And we've got a timeout on the floor. So we will pause and let you know that high school hoops tonight. Coverage of the 2A Boys State second round here at American Prep West Valley is brought to you in part by Bradford Tire, specializing in fast service with fair prices and quality customer care. Also tonight, Colleen Kays, author of the 7 Dynamos of Organizational Power. Crowley Construction, dirt, roads, driveways, and more. They handle any job, big or small. Dependable Auto Repair. Count on their team of ASE certified technicians for all your auto service. And Diamond Designs, offering a wide variety of quality, customized products. Big thanks to all the sponsors who make these broadcasts possible. As the Broncos have the basketball out of this timeout, George McNaughton hands back near the midcourt circle to Jagger Neves. He's trying to call his players back to him, and his pass intended for Cole Duke got to Cole, but it was kicked before it got there by Amir Muhammad. So the Broncos will reset, and now Jagger Neves keeps it away from the Eagles. Gives left wing for Cole Duke. He missed the 3. Rebound for San Juan, though. Missing the shot on the follow-up is Randall Black, but he draws a foul. He'll shoot 2. And I think this is on Imberwa. Offensive rebound for San Juan. Imberwa foul, I'm guessing. Second foul for American Prep West Valley in this quarter. And yeah, he is over there talking to the ref. Meanwhile, Randall Black at the line for San Juan and hits the first of 2. So that makes it a 6-point game again, 28-22. And Randall Black at the line, getting set to shoot his second. And he hits both. Nothing but net on that one. The 5'10 junior with ice in his veins. He's a good asset for San Juan off the bench. And he makes it 29-22. And he almost got a steal right there, but instead dishing it off to Omar. for the bucket was Muhammad, and American Prep West Valley back within 5, 29-24. 3.5 to go in the half, and Trip Palmer hits a three from the left corner. He didn't have much room, but he took the shot, and he's got a game-high 14 points as Chris Monroy misses from 3 for American Prep. San Juan pulls down the board. Now Cole Duke has it knocked away, but corrals it on the sideline. Now George McNaughton gets it in the paint. Outweights the defense. Beautiful drive for McNaughton as he scores it up off the glass. Uncontested ultimately. McNaughton has 6 and the Broncos lead by 10 again, 34-24. There's a shot off the mark from Muhammad. That actually was an air ball. And San Juan pulled down the loose ball. McNaughton gives to Palmer. Trip Palmer on the left wing. Goes up top for Jagger Neves. And he slings it right side now for Black. Back to Neves. Touch pass to the free throw line. Trip Palmer misses from 10. Rebounded by Mohammed. And sorry, that was Omar who rebounded it. And they work it back in. And here's number 2, Nuka Nwibiabu, spinning and hitting his first bucket of the night. And that gets American Prep back to within 8. It's 34-26. San Juan working it into the offensive end. Nice crisp passing here for the Broncos. Cole Duke can't make the three, but George McNaughton right there for the putback. Good offensive rebounding again for San Juan. And man, the Broncos have really done a great job on the boards here in this first half, and they're creating second chance opportunities for themselves. Answering is Chris Monroy, though, for American Prep West Valley as he hits a three. 36-29 is the lead now for San Juan. Cole Duke gives it to the left side for George McNaughton. Now on the wing for Jagger Neves. He steps into the corner, sends it back up top for Duke. He's in trouble. Goes back left wing for Neves. Missed the three. Rebound to George McNaughton. And he was stuffed momentarily, but goes up and gets it in off the glass. Another great job by George McNaughton. He's having a great game. And another offensive rebound for San Juan. Left side now, American Prep has it. And a nice cut to the bucket. Scooping it up and in is Chris Monroy as he took a nice pass from Oman on the left side. Jagger Neves gets it across the line. They'll call him for the travel, though. And that will turn it back over to American Prep West Valley. The 7th turnover against San Juan in the game. And man, there's not much time to breathe here. We're in the final minute of this first half. The Broncos have led from the start and are up by 7 right now. American Prep West Valley, little crossover for Monroe, and he hits the 19 or 18 footer. That makes it 38-33, a 5-point game again. And a little trap at midcourt coming now from American Prep. The Broncos get it in. Cole Duke missed the three, and now a player goes down at midcourt as it looks like Brig Palmer is going to register his first foul of the game. That is the call. That was a defensive rebound for American Prep and then a foul on Brig Palmer. And nobody in the bonus here, nobody even close to being in the bonus. That's 3 for San Juan in the quarter, only 1 for American Prep. So there haven't been many fouls, there haven't been many stoppages in this thing. And it'll be number 13, Terry Larinage getting it in for American Prep. They give it to their man Imberwa. He drives into the middle but misses the pull-up jumper, rebounded by San Juan. And the Broncos have 20 seconds to work with here. Shot clock is off. Cole Duke gets it left side. Now they go into the middle. George McNaughton in traffic. Kicks it left wing. Cole Duke misses the three. Rebounded by American Prep. They run it up in a hurry. Chris Monroy to the bucket. Too hard with the shot. They get their own rebound. Throwing it up as Imberwa missed, but Chris Monroy finally follows it up with a bucket. So they missed twice. 2 offensive rebounds. Netted them some points, though. And what a game we got going on here tonight. At halftime, it's the San Juan Broncos leading the American Prep West Valley Eagles 38-35 in the 2A Utah Boys State second round We will step aside. I'll get my roster corrected, and we'll return for some first half stats. Stay with us. It's High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live.
San Juan Public Health in Blanding offers vital records, immunizations, WIC, and health education. Protect your family's health with our services. Visit 735 South 200 West or call 43558733838.
Hello, my name is David Palmer, and I am the Parks and Recreation Director for the City of Blanding.
Hi, my name is Sylvia Stubbs. As a recently elected San Juan County Commissioner,
We are so excited to collaborate with SJC-PAC, Coalition, and San Juan Counseling to bring parents-empowered messaging to our beautiful Wellness Center pool area.
Parents Empowered is a Utah campaign designed to help parents understand the power they have in reducing the risk of underage drinking.
Survey data tells us that youth perception of risk in San Juan County in all grades went from 83.6% in 2019 to 68.3% in 2021. This means our kids don't understand the damage that alcohol and other drugs can cause on their developing brains.
Did you know that Utah teens reported that parental disapproval is the #1 reason they choose not to drink?
Never assume your children know what your rules, expectations, and attitudes are. Write them down and discuss them with your kids so they understand the reasons behind them.
Bonding is essential to preventing underage drinking. Children are less likely to drink when the parents are involved in their lives and when children and the parents feel close to one another.
Together, we can help build a stronger San Juan County.
Let's do this!
I'm Daniel.
I'm Kylie.
My name is Carolyn.
I'm married with 2 kids.
I'm a veteran. I own my own business.
I'm a retired elementary school teacher.
And I've had thoughts of suicide.
And I had thoughts of suicide.
I've had thoughts of suicide.
I felt hopeless.
Everything was just empty.
And I was scared. But, thankfully,
I have a pretty great husband. Spencer noticed when I wasn't myself.
My granddaughter Sadie made a point of checking in on me.
one of my buddies, Arthur, who served with me, was worried about me.
He listened to me. He let me rage and sob when I needed to.
He encouraged me to ask for help.
Her visits made me feel needed and wanted. That meant everything to me.
Having someone there for me when I wasn't myself.
When I need it most.
And having someone check in on me while I was grieving.
Helped me live on.
It helped me live on.
That helps me live on.
Hello, my name is Sam Arongwa. I am a professor at Utah State University here in Blanding campus. I am passionate about prevention. It is vital that we teach and help children and their families by teaching the importance of healthy brains, family time, school time, active time, and family culture. We are helping to protect against and lowering the risk of youth substance misuse and suicide. It takes a community to raise a child. Prevention is about building relationships. We can work together to strengthen one another and help keep San Juan County an amazing place to educate and raise strong families. I know that we can do this. Let's do this.
With a changing economy and advancing technology, it's time that marketing and selling of real estate in San Juan County catches up. Four Corners Homes and Property Management is changing the game. Every Four Corners Homes listing includes 3D mapping and virtual tours, professional photos, a digital and global 21st century footprint, and marketing exposure that makes it easy for buyers to find and identify what makes your listing unique. Marketing and exposure sells real estate, and if you want the best, you need Four Corners Homes on your team. Find us at fourcornershomes.net or call 801-404-0058.
Oh, yeah, I got it. How to nourish plant. How to rescue plant. Where to buy new plant.
Welcome back to American Prep Academy West Valley as we are at halftime in the state second round, the 2A Utah boys state second round, and the Broncos leading the American Prep Eagles by just 3 points after their lead had been as much as, I believe, well, it says 11 on my iPad, but I think they were up by as much as 13 maybe in that first half. And the team's already coming back out to get ready for the second half here. But San Juan up 38-35. They were up 20-10 after one quarter. And American Prep outscored them 25-18 in the second to rally back in this and make it a game. So we've got ourselves an exciting second half upcoming here, as the team that wins this one here tonight moves on to most likely face number one Kanab in the state quarterfinals at UVU in a week and a half. And the loser will be done for the season. And we'll take a look at some first half stats now as the team's coming out getting ready for this second half. But the Broncos 15 of 37 from the floor for 41%. And the Eagles 13 of 41 for 32%. From 2-point range, excuse me, San Juan 54%, 13 of 24. And American Prep 9 of 26 for 35%. And the Broncos just 2 of 13 from 3-point range, 15%. And American Prep 4 of 15 for 27%. From the free throw line, San Juan leading at 67%, 6 of 9. American Prep was 5 of 8 for 63. Rebounding, San Juan had an early edge, an astronomical edge early on, and then ended up out-rebounding American Prep 30-22 unofficially in that first half. 9 offensive rebounds for San Juan. So they did exactly what they wanted to do against this American Eagles squad, out-rebounding them in that first half, and that will have to continue in the second for San Juan to see success tonight. Turnovers, the Broncos losing in that column right now, down 7-2 in the turnover department. 2 block shots for American Prep West Valley, 1 for San Juan, and I've got 3 steals for the Eagles, none for San Juan. So that's all entirely unofficial. I think we have the scoring numbers correct. And I did confirm that Chris Monroy is wearing number 0 for American Prep, and he is leading the Eagles with 11 points through the first 16 minutes. Amir Muhammad with 10. It's a 6-point night so far for Judo Oman. 5 for Sharmarke Mberwa. And let's see, from there it goes to 2 points for Nuka Nwibiabu. Then 1 point for Marcus Verse-Lewis. The 4 3-point baskets amount to 12 of their 35 points, and 2 of those were hit by Muhammad, 1 apiece for Mberwa and Monroy. For San Juan, it's Trip Palmer leading the way with 14 points through the first 2 quarters, George McNaughton with 10, Jagger Neves with 7, Cole Duke with 3, and Cash Palmer and Randall Black both with 2 apiece. The 2 3-point buckets, 1 each for Jagger Neves and Trip Palmer. So Baylor Nielsen looks to get going in this second half, and I did not see him for a large portion of that first half, so I'm not sure what the story was there. I don't know if he ran into foul trouble. That is the problem here tonight, is they're not putting the fouls up on the board, so I, in most cases, don't know who's getting called. The ref is looking away from us, and a lot of times his fingers are blocked from my view, so I don't have the benefit of knowing who's getting all these fouls, unfortunately. As we get set to start the second half, and it's going to be San Juan basketball. They'll inbound from right in front of us. It is Rhett Sifford welcoming you back to American Prep West Valley. Caleb Carr next to me running the StreamUtah.Live video that you see. Of course, that's on StreamUtah.Live. It's Picture It Palmer, it's YouTube, it's everything. And tonight is the last game that we have the rights to air the video. So let's see. That was a steal for American Prep. Turnover for San Juan. Scoring was Chris Monroy. They got their own rebound after a miss, and so it was an offensive rebound. And now the Broncos unable to score. Defensive rebound for American Prep, and it will be number 4, Oman scoring, and they have taken the lead. So after the Broncos led the entire first half, the Eagles score the first 2 buckets of the second half and now take their first lead, and now it's going to be stolen away again by American Prep as San Juan very careless with their passing here in the early stages, and they've turned the ball over a couple times. It's resulted in points both times so far, and it may result a third time in a row as Oman is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. And this foul, I think, is going to be on George McNaughton. It would be his second, I believe. And again, I'm not 100% sure on fouls tonight, but I guess we'll know if someone gets 5 fouls. As Oman makes the first of the 2, so that increases American Prep's lead to 40-38. The Broncos led for the entire first half, as much as by 13. And American Prep has come all the way back and now leads by 2. Oman misses his second foul shot. It's a jump ball on the rebound, and this will be, there's no arrow over on the far side either. They just have a card that they flip, it looks like, over there. So that's hilarious. And it looks like it's going to be American Prep basketball. And they will get it in up top for Candia, and he hits the 3. Make it 43-38. It's been all American Prep West Valley to start the second half. They are starting to leave the Broncos behind now, 43-38. The Broncos were up by, I think, 3, maybe 4 at the break. That was an intended alley-oop, but Trip Palmer couldn't execute that play, but now he gets his own rebound. He scores and a foul. And that foul will be on, it looks like number 4, maybe 5. I can't tell. Oman, I'll give it to him. It is an add 1 opportunity for San Juan. After Trip Palmer missed his first try, got his own rebound and scored. And the Broncos back to within 3. Well, they haven't put that up on the board yet, but it should be 43-40. And this should make it 43-41. No, I'm sorry, he didn't hit it. He missed it, but the Broncos do get their own rebound, and Jagger Neves hits the 3. And the Broncos have tied the game 43 apiece. And now on the baseline, it looks like Oman has run out of bounds. And that will be a foul on San Juan, and I think it's going to be on George McNaughton. If so, it will be his 3rd. And I see they're talking it over on the scores table over there. It should be 43 all. And if they need me to go over, I will, but it should be 43 all. And they're, I think, getting it straightened away over there. But in the meantime, American Prep is inbounding the basketball. And on the left wing, they'll send it down into the corner. 3 ball on the way is no good from Nwibiabu. Rebounded by San Juan, but the Broncos are going to lose it out of bounds. It looks like it was deflected. So San Juan will keep it in the offensive end after it was knocked out of bounds by Nwibiabu. And now they do have the score correct, 43 apiece. So we are all tied, 5:58 to go in this third quarter. There's a pass up top for Jagger Neves. Pulls up at the free throw line, misses the 10-footer, gets his own rebound. In traffic, he puts it up, no good. A third try is no good. So he missed thrice. Got his own rebound twice, and American Prep gets this rebound. Here's Nwibiabu walking through the paint, lobs it up and in. Nwibiabu has 4 on the night. That makes it 45-43, American Prep West Valley. George McNaughton into the paint for San Juan. Dumps it down underneath, and I don't think Trip Palmer was waiting for that pass. I think maybe he's telling George to just take that shot. McNaughton was open and could have just released that shot. as American Prep will walk it back in after the San Juan turnover. And over on the far side is Amir Muhammad. Sends it to Monroy, now gets it back. Looking at Nwibiabu, but he's going to go left instead. Around the San Juan D, scoop it up off the glass, no good. Jagger Neves is knocked down. There's a foul called before that play, though, as Nwibiabu missed on the play, but somebody was fouled on the rebound here trying to go up for the putback. And maybe they're calling Jagger for the foul. Amir Muhammad is at the line for American Prep to shoot a couple here. And he drains the first. So he's got 11 on the night, and that makes it a 3-point lead for the Eagles, 46-43. San Juan led by double digits for most of the first half, but American Prep West Valley leading here in the second half. They went on an 8-point run to start the third quarter. And now Muhammad scores 2 here. That makes it a 4-point lead, 47-43. Jagger Neves on the dribble drive. Sends it instead to Cole Duke, and he's fouled as he goes to the bucket. He'll shoot 2. And the foul is on Oman, Judo Oman, his third, I believe. And the Boo Birds out here at American Prep West Valley. They thought it was all ball. Cole Duke hits the first of his 2. And he'll have one forthcoming shot. It's on the way and off. Rebounded by American Prep. Now the ball is rolling and San Juan steals. And the Broncos can set it up. Cole Duke thought about the 3, goes cross court for Neves. He'll take the 3, nothing but net. The 6'2 senior has 13, and the Broncos have tied it back up, 47 all. Almost losing the ball is Muhammad. He corrals, gives it to Conroy, but it's knocked away from Conroy from behind by Jagger Neves. The Broncos steal again, and now San Juan turns it over. As I don't know if that went out or they called a travel on San Juan. So the Broncos unable to break the tie as they turn the ball over. And we are just shy of halfway through the third quarter. This has been a very spirited battle, just as I expected in this, between a couple of evenly matched teams here in the state second round. As American Prep West Valley inbounds the basketball, now we get a couple fresh faces in. Terry Larinage back in for the Eagles. There's a shot for 3, no good from Imberwa, rebounded by San Juan off the short miss. And Baylor Nielsen brings it in for San Juan, goes far side for Neves, up underneath the basket for Duke. That's Brig Palmer who rises up and gets the shot off the glass. Brig Palmer's first points of the night break the tie, and the Broncos retake the lead for the first time in the second half, 49-47. Here's Candia driving for American Prep, and he's fouled as he gets into the paint. Let's see who this is on. I'm going to try to see. It looks like it'll be Baylor Nielsen. I think that's Nielsen's second. I could be wrong. But these two teams hanging with each other, that's for sure. We're in store for a fun finish tonight in the state second round. They inbound to Chris Monroy, and he found himself wide open for an uncontested layup from the right side. We're all tied again at 49 all. Trip Palmer in the corner for San Juan. Has it stripped away, but now spins away from the defense, pulls up and hits the 16-footer. 18 points for the big senior, and the Broncos lead again, 51-49. There was a 3, no good for Larinage. Rebounded, however, by American Prep. So another opportunity for the Eagles. Pulling up from the baseline and missing the shot was Imberwa. And this time San Juan gets the rebound. And they avoid a travel somehow as they were trying to transition, running into traffic. There's Brig Palmer, arc to the hole. Can't score. His brother's right there missing as well. Now San Juan gets a third try, and Cole Duke's shot rolls off. So 3 misses again from San Juan, and the Broncos unable to stretch the lead. American Prep pulls down this rebound, and it looks like calls a timeout with 2:52 to go in the third quarter. And the San Juan Broncos leading the American Prep West Valley Eagles 51-49. We will take a break ourselves and return to West Valley City. It's the second round of the Utah 2A State Boys Basketball Tournament. High school hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live.
Diamond Propane in Blanding, Utah is the only locally owned and operated propane dealer in San Juan County. Call Chas Jacobson today at 435-678-2010 to fill your tank. Diamond Propane is a proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Ready to own a home across Utah or Colorado? The Britt Barton team at Primary Residential Mortgage, with over 30 years experience, delivers custom loans, great rates, and friendly advice. Sit with Britt and begin your journey today. Primary Residential Mortgage Incorporated is an equal housing lender, MLS number 3094.
Pain or injury sidelining you? Precision Rehab restores you and your loved ones back to peak performance with physical therapy in Monticello, Blanding, Montezuma Creek, and Monument Valley. Covered by most insurances. Call 435-678-3869 or visit precisionrehabutah.com.
Welcome back to West Valley City. It's high school hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live. San Juan Broncos visiting the American Prep West Valley Eagles. There's a partial block for San Juan, as that'll be the Broncos' second block of the night. Couple misses here for, let's see, there was a 3 miss and then an offensive rebound there. And now it looks like we're going to get a bucket and a foul for San Juan, as Brig Palmer has made an impact after coming off the bench for San Juan, and an add one opportunity here. I think that's a foul on Candia. And the Broncos in business here as they've increased their lead to 53-49. So it's back to a 4-point lead for San Juan. The Broncos' 10-point lead or 11-point lead from the first half evaporated. They fell behind American Prep to start the second half, but have rallied and retaken the lead. And here's Brig Palmer trying to add to it. Nothing but net for the sophomore. He's got 5. He's been a great asset off the bench for the Broncos here in this third quarter. San Juan's lead is 5 points. 2:15 to go in the third quarter. Here is American Prep with it, and it's Oman over on the far side. The Broncos are able to steal it away, though. Brig Palmer gets a late handoff from Cole Duke, scoop it up and into the bucket for the sophomore. He's got 7, and the Broncos lead 56-49. And now whistles. We're going to get a foul on the floor against the Broncos. And my apologies. I don't know how many fouls anybody has. I'm going to say that, was that Brig Palmer? Did he say 13? Or we don't have a 14 out there. It's tough to tell. Yeah, so Brig may be guilty of his second, possibly. We have no idea. They're not putting it up on the board, unfortunately, so that makes it tough for us broadcasters, as Amir Muhammad will shoot from the line. American Prep is now in the bonus for the rest of this quarter, 1:56 to go. And it's 56-50. And that's where it'll stay as the Broncos get a rebound on Amir Muhammad's miss. So San Juan can increase the lead here. 1:45 to go in the third quarter. Broncos up 56-50. Jagger Neves is fouled as he tries to go through, and that will be on Muhammad. And I have that as his first, but we can't trust that at all. So San Juan will inbound here, and they get it into Randall Black. He's in the midcourt circle. There is no Eagle logo. It's the old American Prep logo. The A designed as a star. And now Jagger Neves falls down. No foul called as he was going to the bucket. American Prep saves it from going out of bounds. So in essence, it's a turnover against San Juan. And Imberwa has it out of the midcourt line, and he's going to be left wide open for 3, but he misses short. Rebounded by San Juan. That's a break for the Broncos right there. That would have made it a 3-point game, but instead the Broncos lead remains 6, 56-50. Randall Black's, a pass intended for Randall Black, is knocked out of bounds at the last moment by American Prep. And San Juan will keep it with 20 seconds on the shot clock here to inbound left of the bucket. Jagger Neves looking for an opening, and he finds Brig Palmer. He'll put up the three from the right side. No, rebounded by American Prep. And they will run in transition. Now Monroy shoots up the three, no good. And San Juan had the rebound temporarily, but dribbling it out of bounds or chasing it down out of bounds was Brig Palmer unable to corral it fully. So American Prep will get the basketball here. 33 on the shot clock as they inbound, and an immediate three is up. No good from Verslewis, and we haven't seen him for a while. He misses here. It goes out of bounds in favor of San Juan. So I've got a minute to breathe here. I haven't had much chance to breathe during this game at all. We've got a moment here as neither team has scored in the last few seconds. The Broncos inbound after the ball went out of bounds on the far side, and now Randall Black trying to get around Monroy. He runs into his own man, Brig Palmer. Hands to Jagger Neves. Boy, they let a lot of physical contact happen up high. There's Trip Palmer wrestling the ball out from behind the bucket. Scoop it up off the glass and in. Now Monroy on the run to the bucket. The reverse layup doesn't go. Trip Palmer will try to spring his brother. And Brig, as he goes to the bucket, has it stripped away. It was a rebound for San Juan, and here comes American Prep, a three on the way. And that one falls off from Nwibiabe, and now San Juan rebound at the buzzer. So that was a flurry of activity. There was a miss in there from somebody. And let's see, I think it was a missed three, a defensive rebound. There were two defensive rebounds in there for San Juan. And I think it's 58-50. That's what the scoreboard shows. That's what mine says as we end the third quarter. So it was fast and furious, but the Bronco lead is back up to 8 as we head into the final period. San Juan trying to make it to the state quarterfinals for the first time since they won the championship in 2021. So it's been 5 seasons. And they are 8 minutes away from doing so if they can close it out here tonight against American Prep West Valley. We'll take I don't know, I guess we'll keep it right here as we're getting set to start the quarter. So the fourth quarter on its way. High school hoops tonight on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live. Brought to you in part by Flights Gymnastics, a proud supporter of local sports and a great start for your kids. Four Corners Regional Care Center, a skilled nursing and rehab facility in a caring setting. Jones and DeMille Engineering, from infrastructure to quality of life, engineering the future of rural communities. And a big thanks to all these sponsors as they make these broadcasts possible. And the Broncos inbound the basketball to start the fourth quarter. It has been a fun one tonight. And San Juan leads by 8, but both teams have taken turns at the top. Here is Jagger Neves pulling up from 8 feet, no good. On a nice passing play by San Juan, but it doesn't result in points. Here comes American Prep. Through the paint, throwing the elbow is Monroy. Going to get a foul on the floor against Jagger Neves. That'll be his third, I believe. Not sure. Again, I'm not seeing the fouls. I think they're saying over there on the far side that it's 3. Looks like American Prep is going to call a timeout here. So now we will step aside. 7:38 to go in the game now. San Juan Broncos lead American Prep 58-50 in the 2A boys second round. Stay with us. High school hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live.
Planning a weekend project? Red's Ace Hardware in Blanding has paint, tools, grills, and yard supplies from top brands like Craftsman and Weber. Visit us for great deals and expert advice.
Here at Lyle Northern Electric, we take pride in our highly qualified team, dedicated to serving our community. Whether you need commercial, residential, or solar electrical services, our certified experts are ready to meet your needs. We are proud to support our community, especially our youth and high school athletics. Lyle Northern Electric, serving our community since 1957.
Buying, selling, or refinancing. Trust Anderson Oliver Title Insurance Agency, Southeastern Utah's only locally owned title company, serving San Juan and Grand counties for over 25 years. Visit us today.
Welcome back to American Prep West Valley as the Eagles will inbound following their timeout, and a quick three is on the way, no good from Muhammad. So that was a set play. They got the look they wanted, but did not get the bucket, and so that's kind of been the way the game has been tonight. The Broncos are benefiting from some cold shooting for a good portion of the time from American Prep. I mean, if the Eagles had gotten hot before now, and they did for a swing, but for most of the game, they haven't been super hot. And now the ball is stolen away by American Prep and turned over by San Juan. So we're a minute into the fourth quarter, and San Juan will now steal the ball back. So the teams trade turnovers. Jagger Neves is open from the right side, misses the three. And on the rebound, we get a foul against San Juan, apparently. And that's on Trip Palmer. I don't know how many he has. Coach Easton Nielsen has to go and ask as well when he needs to know. And American Prep will bring it across. So Monroy running with the basketball, missing the shot. Rebound to San Juan. And so down into the corner, the ball comes free. So yeah, it's being confirmed to me. I had 2021 in my head, but it was actually the 2021-22 season. And I didn't see who scored that bucket now that I'm looking down, unfortunately. And so Mr. Carr is going to help me out again. Here's a three on the way. No good for Lewis. And I think on the rebound, San Juan gets it and a foul here. And I'm not sure if that's on Imberwa. That's who I'll put. And it was Cole Duke scoring for San Juan. Makes it a 10-point game, so the Broncos have the double-digit lead back. After they lost the lead to start the third quarter, they have rallied all the way back to where they were, but now a steal for American Prep, and they'll run it back up. Here's a three on the way for Muhammad, yes. Make it a 7-point game, 60-53, as these two teams go back and forth. San Juan brings it back in. In the far corner, Trip Palmer works himself under the bucket. Now it comes out to Cole Duke, right wing. Back underneath, and a triple team, George McNaughton. It was partially blocked, but he gets the loose ball. Jagger Neves is fouled as he goes up. He'll shoot two. What an effort by the Broncos under the bucket there to stay with that. And the student section for San Juan is shown up in force here in this second half. They're on their feet, making a lot of noise in here. And let's see, at the line, Jagger Neves misses the first of two. Second shot forthcoming from Jagger Neves. Nothing, or he rimmed that one in, excuse me. 61-53 now, an 8-point lead. Here comes a college three, rims out from Muhammad. Man, he just took it when he got it in, and San Juan gets the rebound, so the Broncos are okay with that, and now with 5:22 to go, Shamarke Imberwa will foul. And I don't know, according to what I have, that's 4 on him. But my foul stats are completely erroneous right now. They haven't been putting the fouls on the board at all. Here's Jagger Neves with a great run, or they're going to call a jump ball, as getting a hand on that And Jagger may be shaken up a little as he went down hard. And so let's see if Neves can shake it off here. He may have to sit for a minute. He's a bit hobbled. Now it looks like he's going to be okay. But a jump ball forced by American Prep as Jagger Neves was on a run to the bucket there. 61-53 is the lead for San Juan. 5:19 to go in this ball game. Both teams have taken turns leading. San Juan led for most of the first half by double digits, and they've recently gotten back that double-digit lead, but it's 8 points right now. 61-53. American Prep with the ball. Monroy with a run to the bucket, and he goes down hard. And let's see, this will be a foul on San Juan, and Monroy will go to the line. That'll be on Jagger. I've got that as his fourth as well. I think they may be saying that's his third over there. Maybe. I'm not certain. But Chris Monroy at the line for American Prep. All these shots are key now, and San Juan avoids damage as Monroy misses the first. He's their leading scorer on the season. And he's going to try to tie his team's high right here. He does get the roll. So 16 for Chris Monroy. Amir Muhammad also has 16. We're going to get an American Prep timeout with 5:10 to go in the game. San Juan leading American Prep West Valley 61-54 in the 2A Boys State second round. We'll step aside as well. It's high school hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live.
At Energy Fuels, creating opportunities and participating in the local community is important to us. Thanks to our dedicated employees, we're safely producing critical materials that support cleaner energy sources and a better planet for future generations. Knowing that the youth of today will make great contributions tomorrow, Energy Fuels is a proud supporter of high school athletics within our communities.
Blue Mountain Foods, Monticello's hometown grocer, offers fresh meat, deli, bakery, and curbside pickup. Check BlueMountainFoods.com for weekly specials. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 64 West Center Street.
Canyonlands Tire and Blanding offers top quality tires, auto repairs, and fast service. Stop by for all your tire needs. Your local tire experts at Canyonlands Tire.
Welcome back to American Prep West Valley, the 2A Utah Boys State second round, and this has been a doozy here tonight. The San Juan Broncos lead the American Prep Eagles 61-54. San Juan runs the floor. Some good quick passing here. Neves has it on the wing now for San Juan. Lobs it up, but out of the reach of George McNaughton. That'll go out of bounds. A turnover against San Juan. And so the Eagles will get the basketball here and inbound it, bring it in. Muhammad on the dribble. Through the paint. That may have been partially blocked, but it's off nonetheless. Rebounded by San Juan. Now the Broncos dealing with a full court press. They have to pass it to get it across, and a beauty of a pass from Neves to Trip Palmer. Palmer will get it back at the top of the key now. Euro step to the bucket, scoop it up, and score it off the glass. What a cut by Trip Palmer. Answering, no, they won't answer. Down on the floor, and being fouled apparently is Oman. This will be on George McNaughton. That could or could not be his fourth. I'm not sure. Again, they're not putting him on the board. But that was off a miss under the bucket. And an offensive rebound for American Prep. But the Broncos have 4 in the quarter now, so with 4:25 to go in the game, one more foul from San Juan will put American Prep into the bonus. As the Eagles have the ball knocked away by Jagger Neves on the inbound pass, so they'll reset on the near sideline. And Sharmarke Imberwa steps there to inbound the ball, and he gets it in to his teammate. They're going to call Cole Duke for a foul here, it looks like. He's taking an elbow from Imberwa, but they call him for the foul. And that may be his second. We don't know, but it does put American Prep into the bonus. So from here on out, they'll be shooting, but they haven't been very impressive from the line, and Muhammad misses the first here. So it remains 63-54. It is a 9-point lead with 4:20 to go for San Juan. Second shot is good, though, for Amir Muhammad. So 63-55, an 8-point lead now, stealing and scooping it up for the uncontested layup is Muhammad. So he scores 3 back-to-back points. And suddenly it's a 6-point game again, 63-57. Tough turnover there for San Juan. And with 4:07 to go, the Broncos lead trimmed back down to 6. They call a timeout. We will too. It is High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live.
At Red Mechanical, we believe strong communities start with strong support, and that includes cheering on our local high school athletes. We've proudly served the Four Corners with dependable HVAC and plumbing solutions, keeping homes and businesses comfortable season after season. From the field to your front door, we're here for you. Red Mechanical, proud supporters of high school sports and our local communities.
San Juan Building Supply in Blanding has lumber, tools, and building materials for any project. Enjoy quality products and expert advice. Call 435-678-2000 or come in and see us at 1050 South Main Street.
Welcome back live to American Prep West Valley. It's High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live. Coverage of the 2A Utah Boys State second round, and this is the final game this season that we have the rights to broadcast video or stream video for. And so we're glad you've joined us. This has been a fun one as the Broncos lead the American Prep Eagles 63-57. The winner will probably take on Kanab in the 2A state quarterfinals in a week and a half. The loser's done for the season. San Juan gets their own rebound here on a miss from the right side. Now George McNaughton drives in, put it up off the glass, no good. Trip Palmer gets the rebound, and the roll eventually goes as the Broncos increase the lead. Another nice offensive rebound for San Juan. Their advantage back up to 8. Here's a three for Muhammad, no. Rebound to San Juan. And Jagger Neves will run it across the line against Imberwa. Send it down into the corner. Cole Duke cuts to the middle. He gets it, kicks it back out. Baylor Nielsen missed the three. That is the first shot that Nielsen has taken, I think, since the first quarter. It's rebounded by American Prep, and as they run in transition, they draw another San Juan foul. So it will be Sharmarke Imberwa going to the line to shoot 2. And Imberwa has 5 points tonight. Make it 6 as he hits the first here. And that makes it a 7-point game, 65-58. This has been quite a battle tonight. It's been a lot of fun. Imberwa misses the second. San Juan gets the rebound. And now Jagger Neves having trouble against Imberwa. He'll have to send it up to Cole Duke, who in turn sends it down into the front court corner to Trip Palmer. He needs help. Dumps it inside for Jagger Neves, who outweights the D, scoops it up off the glass and in. Neves is having an outstanding game. He has 16 points. There's a three, no good for Monroy, but they get their own rebound. So a second chance here for the Eagles. I think that was a 2. And they're going to call a foul. San Juan wants a flop here on Imberwa. I don't know that they called anything. I think it just went out of bounds on the miss. I think it was a 2. I think he was on the line, but it's a dead ball rebound to San Juan. Jagger Neves will inbound to Cole Duke, and now the Broncos continuing to deal with this full court press. And man, they are allowing some physical contact for American Prep for sure. Here's Trip Palmer taking a pass in the middle. Underneath the bucket, he can't get it to go, but San Juan wrestles the rebound away. Great tenacity. Cole Duke for three on the follow-up, no. Rebounded this time by American Prep. And now San Juan gets the steal. The Broncos force the turnover. Now with just 2 minutes to go, Coach Easton Nielsen super excited over on the far side as the Broncos create the turnover. Their lead is 67-58. It's a 9-point advantage, and they'll have the basketball as they call a timeout with 1:59 left in the 2A state second round in what has been an exciting battle here this evening at American Prep West Valley. Exactly what we thought it would be coming in, an even matchup between a couple of even teams. And we are brought to you tonight in part by Napa Motor Parts. Get up and go with stores in Blanding and Monticello. Also tonight, San Juan Pharmacy, serving San Juan County and supporting local teams for decades. Westcott Motors, San Juan County's source for quality, affordable vehicles. Westcott-Motors.com. And Wyatt Holyoke for San Juan County Sheriff. Your family's safety is his first and constant mission. And a huge thanks to all the sponsors who make these broadcasts possible. As it'll be San Juan basketball in the front court coming out of this timeout with under 2 minutes to go now. And Baylor Nielsen gets it into Jagger Neves. He'll come around Oman to get it back in the front court. Now it's stolen away by American Prep. So the Broncos got the takeaway. American Prep answers with a takeaway. Missing the shot is Oman. Nice defensive rebound for San Juan. And now the Eagles are going to start fouling, it looks like. As I think that will be on Muhammad. Again, we don't know because they're not putting the numbers up on the board. But that's 4 on American Prep in the quarter. So from here on out, San Juan will be in the bonus. That was their last to give. Baylor Nielsen takes the inbound pass from Jagger Neves, and now it's stolen away with the press, and they score. As Muhammad lays it up and in, so the steal for American Prep as they get the press to work, and now Jagger Neves is fouled at midcourt, I believe, as he went up kind of like he was shooting and tried to dump that ahead into the front court. He's going to go to the line. That may be the 5th foul on Mberwa. I think it is. So Oman went off, I think. They've got Candia who came back into the game, I guess, replacing him. Jagger Neves' first shot is good. 68-60 is the lead. But yeah, I'm not sure. Mberwa is not off. I guess maybe he's just back trying to get the ball. That's the case. He's just back deep. And Cole Duke is his shadow back there as Jagger Neves makes both foul shots. So it's a 9-point game again, 69-60. Cole Duke definitely spying Mberwa, not allowing that full spring play. And now the ball knocked out of bounds by the Broncos. So American Prep will inbound here, but San Juan leads by 9 with just 1:24 to go. They can smell it now, trying to get into the state quarterfinals, for the first time in 4 seasons. We're going to get a foul on Trip Palmer here. So at the line is Muhammad. He makes the first, and obviously we can't count any chickens here. A lot can happen in 1:24. The Broncos have to be careful of the ball. With the ball, that's their main priority. Can't turn it over here against American Prep, and there's a shove by Monroy. You can't do that. As Muhammad missed the foul shot, Monroy pushed off during the rebound, so San Juan will now go down court and shoot 2 with 1:23 to go. As Trip Palmer will toe the line here. The Broncos lead is 8, 69-61. And Trip Palmer will try to start putting at least one nail in the coffin, and he does as he hits the first here. He's got 25 points on the night. with that bucket. Second shot forthcoming from the 6'5 senior. Straight through. Make it 26 for the big guy. San Juan leads by 10 again, 71-61. Here's a three on the way for Candia. No, they're going to say he's fouled by Palmer, though. And so he will shoot three. As Candia will go to the line. We haven't called his name a whole lot tonight. But his shots right here are absolutely huge for American Prep. As if they want to have any opportunity in this, he needs to make these. And he does hit the first of the three. Two more shots forthcoming for the senior, Brandon Candia. That's just his fourth point tonight, but these are points at a key time in this game, and he hits the second. So he's going to try to make this a three-point play and pull the Eagles back to within 7 points. That would make it a three-possession game with 1:16 to go. He misses on the third, but they're going to get their own rebound. And they'll score as well. I think that was, hang on just a minute, rebounded by American Prep. I believe that was Imberwa scoring, and it is all of a sudden a 6-point lead as San Juan gets it in the front court. They will call a timeout with exactly 1 minute to go. We'll take it ourselves, and we'll return for what could be the conclusion of this exciting second-round matchup. The San Juan Broncos leading the American Prep West Valley Eagles 71-65. High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live.
San Juan Credit Union, providing exceptional financial products in southeastern Utah for over 60 years, is proud to support our local high schools. With branches in Blanding, Monticello, and Bluff, along with an ATM in Montezuma Creek, access to those products is easier than ever. San Juan Credit Union offers checking and saving accounts, bill pay, a wide array of loans, and much more, all on a full-service website and mobile app. Plus, they're federally insured by the National Credit Union Association. San Juan Credit Union, your money, your future, your credit union.
Diamond Propane in Blanding, Utah is the only locally owned and operated propane dealer in San Juan County. Call Chas Jacobson today at 435-678-2010 to fill your tank. Diamond Propane is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. Red Sands Geomatics delivers professional land surveying and mapping services. Accurate, responsive, and fairly priced. Now serving the Four Corners area. Call or text Tyler at 435-459-2215 or visit redsandsgeomatics.com for a free quote.
Welcome back to American Prep West Valley. It's High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live. As we head into the final minute here tonight, the Broncos inbound out of their timeout. We'll see if American Prep fouls. The Broncos trying to use the time, and they will, as Candia will grab a hold of Randall Black. So big Randall Black will go to the line, the 5'10 junior, to shoot a couple here for San Juan. And the Broncos could really start to seal the deal here if they can hit some foul shots down the stretch. 51 seconds to go. They're trying to make it loud in here to get Randall off his game, but ice in his veins. He hits the first. That makes it a 7-point game again, 72-65. These are huge shots right here for the San Juan Broncos. And second shot for Randall bounces off. Rebounded by San Juan, though, and the Broncos can use some more time. But stepping in to foul Jagger Neves is Imberwa. That's got to be his fifth by now. I'm not sure. I don't know if he's stepping off or not. He sneaks back into the backcourt to get a full court pass. I guess it's not his fifth. And Jagger Neves at the line for San Juan drains the first. So that makes it an 8-point game, 73-65. Again, the San Juan can see the light at the end of the tunnel. And it looks like the state quarterfinals. We got a sub out on the court, and we got a little man who came out into the game. That was the coach's son who came out trying to get in this thing to finish it out for American Prep. Man, that guy's about a fourth of the height of these players. He could have disappeared under the basket, man. He'd have been the secret weapon under there, that's for sure. I did get a chance to meet American Prep's coach, Mark Valapiando, before this game, and San Juan's Jagger Neves misses here. Here's a three on the way. That's off the back of the glass, out of bounds. And actually was blocked by San Juan. So, yeah, I wonder, the students are going nuts over here. It'll be a dead ball rebound for San Juan. I would have thought with the block it was American Prep's ball, but now Jagger Neves is clobbered by Judo Oman. And 73-66 is the score. So I must have had a 2 where there was a 3. And Caleb, I think you were telling me about that. I'll have to find that somewhere. Maybe it was number 5 who made that. I'm going to have to give it to someone else. My stats will probably be a little bit off. 73-66 is the score as Jagger Neves hits the first of a couple foul shots here. 74-66 now. And one more shot for the San Juan senior to make this a 9-point game with just 29 seconds left. The Broncos can see the state quarterfinals. 75-66. It will be their first trip in 4 seasons since they won the championship in 2022. And now we get a foul on American Prep, I think. San Juan will go to the line again. It'll be on Mohammed. Oh, it was offensive, so no shots. The Broncos will have to inbound in the backcourt. And they do get it into Randall Black. He's knocked down now, no foul. And going to the bucket. No bucket, but drawing a foul is Muhammad. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. And I can't believe nobody's fouled out of this game. I have been entirely in the dark all game long on who has how many fouls. So my imagination has gone wild with that. I'm kind of, at this point, have just given up. As missing the first of the 2 is Mohammed. That's huge, as that does not help them out at all. That would have made this an 8-point game right there. And missing both is Mohammed. So the Bronco lead intact, 75-66. Last 10 seconds, and Randall Black is fouled. This is just kind of formality now as Marcus versus Lewis fouls Randall Black. And Black will go to the line to shoot 2 to really close it out now with 8 seconds to go. San Juan up by 9. Randall Black can't add to it on his first shot. And the second shot is forthcoming. That one also off the mark. Rebounded by American Prep. Somehow San Juan stole it. I didn't see that the Broncos got the rebound. I think it was a steal. Maybe they got the rebound, but it will be a foul on Amir Muhammad. I have no idea how many of these guys have, but nobody, it looks like, is going to foul out of the game. Last 4 seconds here, and the Broncos are going to be headed to the 2026 state quarterfinals and probably going to have a rematch with number 1 Kanab. It'll be Monday, February 23rd at Utah Valley University. So the Broncos are going to make their first trip to the final rounds of the state tournament since they won the championship in 2022. So the Broncos have traveled a long distance today to pull this one out on the road as Jagger Neves puts the exclamation mark on it with a couple foul shots. The lead is 11, and that's going to be the final, 77-66. The Broncos defeat the American Prep West Valley Eagles to advance into the state quarterfinals on February 23rd. We will take a break and we'll return with final game statistics just ahead. It is High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live.
San Juan County Adult Education empowers adults with technical, business, and college skills to join the workforce. Earn a high school diploma or GED. Visit a USU Learning Center or email gina.grover@sjsd.org to learn more. For over 75 years, San Juan Health has offered top medical care in Blanding, Monticello, and Spanish Valley. Visit sanjuanhealth.org for our services. San Juan Health, chasing perfection since 1947.
Here at Utah Naval Health System, our mission statement is we exist to improve your quality of life through comprehensive, self-empowered, culturally sensitive, and amazing customer service.
Need fast internet in San Juan County? Emory Telcom delivers blazing fast fiber with no contracts and free installation. Power your home with reliable connectivity. Visit emorytelcom.com for details today.
Get the resources and quality of a big school education and the support of a smaller school at Utah State Blanding. Explore over 70 degree and certificate programs to find your perfect fit and experience personalized learning with small class sizes and dedicated faculty while getting the classic college experience. A Utah State education is affordable too, thanks to competitive tuition and tons of scholarship opportunities. Visit blanding.usu.edu to learn more about becoming an Aggie in Blanding.
Welcome back to American Prep Academy West Valley in West Valley City. As we open the post-game show, the San Juan Broncos win it 77-66 over American Prep, and for the first time in 4 seasons, will play in the state quarterfinals. It is very likely it's going to be a rematch with number 1 Kanab. The Broncos will, of course, be looking for the huge upset. And by the way, if the girls get through their second round game tomorrow, it's also very likely they would face number 1 Kanab in Orem on February 23rd. And if that's the case, we will get the opportunity to broadcast some girls and boys basketball again, as they will be in the same location. And so the Broncos advance for the first time in 4 seasons with an outstanding win here this afternoon. They led by double digits in the first half, saw that lead evaporate as American Prep rallied late in the first half, made it close, and then went on a run to start the third quarter to take their first lead of the game and held the lead for a little while. They led by as much as 8 before the Broncos started to rally and eventually retake the lead and cruise to the finish line for the victory tonight. I mean, it wasn't cruising. It was a hard-fought battle, that's for sure. But San Juan outscoring American Prep 20-10 in the first quarter. American Prep came on to win the second quarter 25-18. The Broncos returned the favor again in the third, outscoring the Eagles 20-15. And then San Juan closed it out with a 19-16 fourth quarter in what was a very exciting and fun game here this afternoon in the 2A state second, it was the second round today. We got Coach Easton Nielsen already coming up to visit with us, so we'll chat with him. We're just going to pass the mic, man. What a gutsy win for your boys today. That was a fun and exciting game, exactly what we thought, and a great win, Coach.
Yeah, a lot of credit to American Prep, man. They played hard, they played fast, never quit. They hit big shots and they took it to the very end, but our guys hung in there. You know, we had to reset a couple times and make sure we didn't let the pace of the game take us out of what we wanted to do. But, man, what a team win. So excited to go take on the tournament now. I'll be honest, I'm just happy for our boys. The experience I had as a player in that tournament changed my life, and I want nothing more than for our guys, with whatever role they have, to go get that same experience. And I'm excited we get to go have that now.
Yeah, it's your first trip in 4 years. Outstanding work. What was the secret, do you think, for your team here tonight?
Honestly, the secret is a whole team coming together on one goal, accepting roles, accepting the circumstances of the game as they come, and impacting the game wherever they're at. We talked about a threefold effort. Number one, you got to have 5 guys on the floor ready to punch, right? If you look at a fist, all 5 fingers are together. Got to have game changers who come off the bench into the game and change the game. Man, Cash Palmer, he didn't play an overwhelming amount of minutes tonight, but the minutes he did play, what an impact on getting 12 into foul trouble, getting a foul on 0, finishing a layup for us, right? Randall Black, holy smokes, coming off the bench, changing the game, right? Huge effort on part of those guys. Brig Palmer, too, coming off the bench, changing the game. And the third part is supporters. Guys, when they're on the bench that are in support of our goal as a team to win. The secret is all 3 of those coming together in a big way. And you got to love when you see that.
Coach, great win for you guys. This will be a fun bus ride home. You have any special plans on the way home on this long trip?
Nope, we're going to get these guys home, give them a weekend, a well-deserved Saturday tomorrow, let them have a long weekend, refocus, and get ready to go for a state tournament.
Coach, we appreciate it. Have a safe drive home. Thanks, man. Good win for you guys tonight.
Hey, appreciate it. Thanks.
Good win, Coach. That's Coach Easton Nielsen, clearly excited, clearly proud of his guys, and a great win for him as his team closes it out here tonight and advances to the state quarterfinals for the first time in 4 seasons. So big congratulations in order. Not only that, but a lot of work still ahead. Long way to go still. 3 more wins are on tap if you want the state championship. So you got to win 3 more in a row. 2 down, 3 to go. Not quite halfway through even. So a hard battle ahead for the Broncos, but they can take a few days to get ready. There won't be any games in the coming week. The next tip-off will be on Monday, February 23rd, and according to the schedule, that's going to be an early tip at around 11 a.m., just after 11 a.m. So the Broncos will start it bright and early on Monday morning. That's going to be weird, Monday through Wednesday tournament for me, so I'll be heading up Sunday night, most likely, to make that happen up to Orem so I can get in there and get set up. And I've never been to UVU for any kind of broadcast. I've seen video from in there, volleyball tournaments and the like, but I have never broadcasted from in there. My second home, my home away from home, was always the Sevier Valley Center in Richfield, and so this will be a new and exciting experience for me as well. But let's get some final game stats for you. We started on it. We gave you the score by quarters and a little bit of the picture of the game before Coach Nielsen came up to chat with us. But looking at these team shooting stats, and the Broncos ended the night 41%, 27 of 66, way out shooting American Prep tonight, who ended the night 22 of 75 for 29%. From 2-point range, the Broncos had the edge, 49% to 36%. San Juan was 23 of 47. And American Prep, 15 of 42. 3-point shooting, it was just about even. San Juan, 4 of 19 for 21%. And check this out, 33 shots for American Prep from beyond the arc, and that's unofficial, but 7 of them fell for 21%, just like San Juan. Free throw shooting, the Broncos, 19 of 28 for 68%. That's really close to where you want to be. And the Eagles tonight were 15 of 27 for 56%. San Juan out-rebounded American Prep tonight 60 to 40 unofficially. And that's exactly what Coach Nielsen said needed to happen tonight. That was a big part of the game plan. 20 offensive rebounds for the Broncos tonight. San Juan did turn the ball over a lot, 19 turnovers, but it didn't bite them ultimately. And American Prep had 8 turnovers this evening. 3 block shots for both teams, 11 steals for the Eagles, and 6 for San Juan. Individual scoring, and we'll start it off with the hometown squad. Amir Muhammad led the way with 22 points. That was not the game high, though. Chris Monroy had 16 tonight for the American Prep West Valley Eagles. Shamarke Mberwe and Judo Oman both had 9 points apiece. It was a 5-point night for Brandon Candia, 4 for Nuka Nwibiabu, and 1 point for Marcus
versus Lewis. 3-point baskets, there were 7 for American Prep, 3 for Amir Muhammad, 2 for Shamarke and Berwa, and 1 apiece for Chris Monroy and Brandon Candia. For San Juan, it was a game-high 26 points for Trip Palmer, 23 for Jagger Neves. An outstanding night for him, but it was definitely a team effort tonight, not necessarily reflected on the stat sheet. George McNaughton had 10 in the win tonight. Brig Palmer with some great time off the bench tonight. He had 7, 6 points for Cole Duke, 3 for Randall Black, and 2 for Cash Palmer. In the three-point shooting department, 4 for San Juan. Jagger Neves had 3 of those and 1 for Trip Palmer. So an outstanding night, an outstanding win for the San Juan Broncos. And amazingly, we're going to circle the wagons. We'll come back home. We'll take a week to prep, and then we'll head to Orem on Monday, February 23rd, as the Broncos will take on, most likely, it'd be a shock if it wasn't, the number 1 Kanab Cowboys in a rematch. So the Broncos played them pretty well at their place a few weeks ago. We'll see what they can create on neutral ground when they take on the Kanab Cowboys in a week and a half. So outstanding work for the San Juan Broncos today as they advance to the state quarterfinals, for the first time in 4 seasons. The girls are going to be trying to advance to the state quarterfinals for the first time in 5 seasons. It has been since the 2020-2021 season since they advanced, so I guess maybe that's 6 seasons. I don't know. I'd have to do some math here. 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's 5 seasons. All right, so it's 5 seasons, but it's been a while for both teams, and the girls are going to be up against American Heritage tomorrow at San Juan High School. That game's scheduled to tip at 1 p.m., so make sure you get out to support the San Juan girls. They are the number 8 seed in that second-round matchup against number 9 American Heritage, so we wish you well, girls. And hopefully the girls can pick up a win and advance to the state quarterfinals. If they do, then we're going to have some girls and boys basketball from UVU in a week and a half. So that'll be some fun if both of the Bronco teams can advance and make it into the final rounds at UVU. I need to take one final break before we close things out. We're going to get set up, and what we're going to do is send it on ahead to the Monticello games tonight. They are taking on Pinnacle, closing out their regular seasons. And the boys are underway, so we're going to send it there, and that's how we're going to close the night out tonight. Again, we will take one final quick break, and when we come back to action, it's going to be, so actually I will go ahead and close it out. We'll take a break, and then we'll head over to Monticello. So that'll do it for us here tonight at American Prep, where the San Juan boys advance to the quarterfinals with a 77-66 win over American Prep West Valley. Thanks for joining us. I want to say thanks to all the sponsors. And we will thank you all one final time by name during the close after the Monticello game. I want to say thanks to Caleb Carr for working with me all year and on the StreamUtah.Live side. Everybody else also involved throughout the year. And again, the year not done. It's going to continue. So stay tuned to Red Rock 92 for the sports report for all the tip times officially and the opponents as we head into the final 3 rounds of the state tournament for the San Juan boys. So it has been a great night. I'll sign off. We'll take a break. When we return, it'll be Monticello boys versus Pinnacle Academy. Thanks for joining us. Have a great rest of your night from the San Juan side, high school sports fans.
In career and technical education, your classroom is more than a place to learn. It's where your future begins. Here, you will learn real-world skills, explore your passions, and turn your talent into opportunity. Whether you are drawn to healthcare technology, trades, or design, CTE helps you take that next step with confidence, learn the skills, build your dream, and step into your career. Starting today,